Hey guys, RPM here. Hope y'all doing well and having a really great day. In this video, I'm gonna be proving to some of you guys who did not believe that my 5700 rig here, 8x5700s in the new teamredminer, did not achieve the 900 and I don't know 20-30 watts that it was showing in Hiveos. And I want to show you guys my rig right now for the 5700s that able to achieve about 55, 54 mega hash. But of course, the software power consumption showing here is not the true number at the wall. But in Hiveos, Octominer does show at the wall numbers according to the specific power supplies that I have plugged into it. There's two 1200 watt PSUs, and so this whole rig in Hiveos is getting 916 watts according to Octominer at the wall. So now what I'm going to do, and I also do want to show you guys my Radeon VII power consumption as well for those that are wondering. It's not a big deal. I don't think many people have Radeon 7s, but more so people were wondering that, Red Panda, the 5700s, there's no way that you're getting about 100 to 110 watts for each of the 5700s according to the Octominer power consumption here in Hiveos, okay, including the fans. Okay, if you guys do the numbers here, including the motherboard, you know, the fans, CPU, whatnot, I'm gonna say that's gonna be an extra 100 watts there. So each of the 5700s should theoretically take about 100 watts or so. So what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna turn off all of my other rigs on the PDUs, and I just wanna take some mental numbers here of the power consumption. So one of these is gonna be the 5700s and the other one's gonna be the Radeon VII. Okay, so now just gonna make sure my PDUs here. So I have a lot of rigs and I'm gonna be turning off every single rig here for you guys, all right? This is for you. I'm gonna be losing some money here, but that is okay. So I've already highlighted B02 is gonna be the 5700 rig. That's been running very good now for 19 hours. My Radeon 7 rig is B06, Barn 06, and that's been only running for 14 minutes. I'm still having some tuning issues with these Radeon 7s. It's not very stable in the new R mode, but that doesn't matter. Let's see here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop the miner for all of these rigs, except for the two, Radeon 7 5700 rig. Let that cool down for a sec, and then we are gonna shut down everything, okay? Let's just give it a bit. And oh, I do want to turn off my 6700 XT and 6800. And thank you to those in that video, gave me some better numbers. I was able to bring down the power consumption for these GPUs, and it's definitely much better in R mode. Just a tad bit, nothing crazy. But you guys gave me some better numbers, and just to let you guys know, these are not BIOS modded, in case some people are wondering. So anyways, let's go ahead and, do I have a power button for this? I do not. That should be stopped now, so. Alright, that's good. And that should be enough time for these to cool down. Now we're gonna shut down and confirm, and so all the barn rigs should hopefully turn off. And what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do now is, alright, they're turning off. I'm gonna take out the power cables because I don't want that extra draw coming from the, coming to the PDU at the wall. So, there we go. Okay, now this is the 5700 rig, and thank you to Octominer for sponsoring this video. A neat little trick in Hiveos. You can set one of the any of the Octominers to show here the white LED. Turn white LED on to find the rig. So I enabled that, and I was able to, as you can see, I can see which rig it is, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so looks like everything turned off on this side too. The Radeon 7 rig is here. You guys can see my ambient temperatures in the barn. It's pretty good. My exhaust fan just turned off because the temperatures are not too bad in here. But let me just quickly unplug everything here. Not the Radeon 7 rig. Let's plug this, and over here, unplug this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, now we should be able to see exact power consumption for the Radeon VII rig and the 5700 by themselves on each of these own PDUs. All right, let's go see. So just to make sure, all right, Hiveos says 917 watts for the 5700 and the Radeon VII rig shows 1566 watts. All right, so this one here is the 5700 rig. It is showing 913 watts. This one's the Radeon VII rig at 1580 watts. Okay, so that is pretty close to what Hiveos is reporting. 920 watts, 915, 922. It's fluctuating a little bit. Okay, again, showing you all that was not believing what Hiveos was saying. Here we go. 917. Let me refresh it. You know what? Let me just press F5. Just doing this real time. For those that do not believe the power consumption of what Hiveos reports in Octominer. This is only for Octominer, where they report the exact power consumption because there is a power sensor to show the power consumption coming from the hot swappable power supplies. There is a module here for the hot swappable PSU breakout board here that measures the power consumption for the power supplies, and it reports it to Hiveos. So 917, 15, you know, let me press F5 here in the Radeon VII rig. And this is 1577. Guys, for those that were questioning my video yesterday, please let me know. Is this not true at the wall for the Radeon VII rig and the 5700 rig on teamredminer? 913 watts for that 5700 rig. This one is the notorious one everyone was questioning, and this is now the true number at the wall for that 5700 rig. You guys can finally put that to rest. I can finally put that to rest. There were so many comments. People were not believing that this 5700 rig was taking about 15 watts at the wall, okay, at these overclocks and these numbers that we can achieve, 55 mega hash. The efficiency of this rig is insane. Now, one thing I'm gonna do, okay, you guys, I'm gonna lower the fans and let's just do max fan speed. Let's see if I can do 40. Let's see if I can drop the power consumption a bit more here. Let's just do, let me see if I can do 30%, okay? I wanna see if we can lower the power consumption here of the Octominer fans to see if we can generate or save a bit more power, right? Because you can see the software wattage, right? This is not what it shows on the wall, of course, but in Hiveos, it shows the good at the wall numbers here. Okay, so I just heard some of the fans just turn down. Going to refresh this rig. And just to show you guys, it's been running for 19 hours now, straight on the new teamredminer beta 0.9.47. Okay, and let's just see here at the wall if we dropped any power just by lowering the fans. I don't think, oh, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go, 879 watts now. 30 watts, or 30% fan for each of the fans. There you go. We dropped a bit more, 880, 85, 77 watts for that 5700 rig. Each of the GPUs, 55 mega hash. Now tell me guys, tell me, how much more power consumption are those fans taking at 30% plus the Octominer motherboard, CPU, SSD, all that stuff, okay? Can you guys believe now that these 8 5700s are taking about 100, maybe 105 watts each, maybe 100 watts, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say on average because Silicon Lottery, right? Silicon Lottery, 5700s, these ones, the 5700 mechs, okay? These aren't Sapphires or other brands. These are the MSI mechs, and I have a combination of Micron, Samsung memory, 5700s here, okay? They are BIOS modded, all right? Mind you, they are BIOS modded. That's why I can achieve 55 to 54 mega hash on these 5700s at these numbers here, okay? All right, guys, so there you go. That's the test. 880 watts in Octominer, 880 watts, 85. It is extremely what it shows at the wall, guys, is what Octominer shows in Hiveos, all right? That's very, very close. I am not lying to you guys. I am doing this test real time. This is something, like, some people did not believe me or did not watch my other previous Hiveos videos with my Octominers. It shows the exact power consumption in Hiveos, okay? So I can put this to rest now. You guys can let me know in the comments. If you still don't believe me, well then, I don't know what else to say to you guys. You guys will, you're gonna have to buy Octominers yourself, or buy 5700s, or buy whatever rig you want, and then test out the power consumption of your 5700s if you do not believe that this is the power consumption coming from this mining rig, okay? That's, all right, last F5, last refresh here. All right, that's the power. That's the power, 889 now. 889, 882, 890, look at that. You cannot make this up, guys. This is exactly on point. All right, guys, that's it for this video. That's all I wanted to do. There were too many comments yesterday in the teamredminer video that I did that a lot of you guys did not believe the power consumption at the wall, all right? Let me know your thoughts. Stay tuned. My red shelf coming soon. I'm gonna put all my Octominers onto the red shelf. Maybe this is a good time because I have all my rigs off now. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. And peace out. Oh, this looks pretty easy to put together.